So Shelton Benjamin had his second match on AEW Dynamite this past Wednesday in a match against Sammy Guevara. This was match of the night. Everything that the guys did in the ring, I thought it was great. And just the presentation with Shelton Benjamin being a big guy, a lot bigger than Sammy Guevara, and then also with Shelton Benjamin being, the bad guy, while Sammy Guevara, he was the babyface in this match. And just the way that Shelton Benjamin executed some of the moves, and then also how Sammy Guevara was selling as a babyface, as an underneath guy, and then also pretty much Shelton Benjamin, he dominated for most of the match, but due to Sammy's agility and speed, he was able to get some offense in, and he was able to get Shelton Benjamin off his feet. But even the way that they did this, like the execution and just the presentation, it didn't make Shelton Benjamin look weak. It didn't take Shelton Benjamin, 200 moves. He didn't have to hit like 200 signatures and a finisher to get the win. So I just like the execution, and I feel like we need more of this in AEW. And then also, like I said, with Sammy Guevara selling, and you could tell the audience, they were booing Shelton, whenever he got any offense in, and then when Sammy Guevara was able to get like a little comeback, people were rooting for him, So I like that, and I feel like AEW needs to focus more on that. And I'm not saying that every match has to be the same, but if a guy is, I don't know, I think Shelton Benjamin, I think they said he's 265 pounds, and maybe he is, I don't know how tall he is, maybe 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", I have no idea. And Sammy Guevara, he's, I don't know, he looks like he's like 140 or 150 or 160. So just to see that difference, but I like that in this match, they didn't have the little guy destroying the big guy for just no reason. So it made sense. So eventually, Shelton Benjamin, he hit Sammy Guevara, the finish of the match with a couple of knees, and then he hit his finisher for the 1, 2, 3. And the thing is, if they continue to do stuff like this, you can build a baby face. You can build, your bad guy, because AEW needs to build superstars. So I thought that this was match of the night, and I think if AEW keeps this up, things will be a lot better. Also, I like the callback between the match that Shelton Benjamin had with my favorite wrestler, HBK, Shawn Michaels. When he did back on Raw many years ago, Shelton Benjamin was doing some kind of dive or something, and he was going to dive onto Shawn Michaels, or maybe it was like a flying clothesline. I don't remember exactly. And then Shawn Michaels pretty much hit him with a super kick out of nowhere. I could just remember that was just really awesome. So I did see like a little callback that Shelton Benjamin was doing when Sammy Guevara was jumping off the top turnbuckle and then hit him with the super kick. So I thought that was pretty cool. Also, with MVP as a manager, I feel like MVP has been the most effective manager in AEW. I've been watching AEW. AEW's been around for 5 years, but I think I started watching AEW for like the last 4 years. And they haven't really had a manager that means anything, but not that they mean anything, but they're just there. Like they just walk down to the ring, or they don't say anything, or they say 2 words. But MVP, he feels like an actual manager, and he feels like, you can just tell the difference. So I like what they're doing with the Hurt Business, and I hope that they continue this. And I think, things will get better and things will look good. Please take care and have a good one.